Very good morning, my dear students. As you know, we have started with our new chapter of subtraction. Let us understand the concept of subtraction with regrouping. As I already told you in my last video, what is subtraction, students? Subtraction is taking away something from a group of things is called subtraction. That is, when we take away something from a group of things is called subtraction. Now we have to understand the subtraction with regrouping. So, regrouping in subtraction is a process of changing 110 to 10 ones. We regroup the numbers in case when the upper number is smaller than the lower number. So students, regrouping in subtraction is not similar like regrouping in addition. It is different now. In regrouping in subtraction, we have to change the group of 110 to 10 ones. As you have done the page number 42, students. In that same way, you have to change the group of 110 to 10 ones. And when we do it, students, when the upper number is smaller than the lower number. For example, if we have to subtract 3 from 12, 3 from 12, 12 I will be writing up and then 3 down. Can I subtract 3 from 2? No. In that case, we have to regroup 110 to 10 ones so that we can subtract. Students, see this yellow highlighted line? Regrouping in subtraction simply means borrowing. Regrouping in subtraction simply means borrowing. It is nothing, just borrowing, that we have to borrow a number from tens and we have to give it to the ones place. So regrouping in subtraction is borrowing. Come to the page number 43, students. In your maths book, you will be doing the sums in your book. So the page number 43 is subtracting one digit number from a two digit number. Now we have to subtract a one digit number from a two digit number. Upper, it means two digit number will be there, and down one digit number will be there. Read the statement, students. Rusi had 24 crayons. He gave 5 crayons to his friend. How many crayons are left with Rusi? So, Rusi was having 24 crayons in total. But he gave 5 crayons to his friend. He has given 5 crayons to his friend. It means his friend had took away the 5 crayons from him. So now, how many crayons are left with Rusi? Student, this word left is telling us that we have to subtract. See this step 1. There are not enough ones. Regroup 110 into 10 ones. Now what they are saying, if we will subtract, that is 5 from 24, means 24 minus 5 if we will be doing, we cannot subtract 5 from 4 because 5 is a bigger number and 4 is a lesser number. So we can't subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. Now what we have to do, students? Regrouping. Regrouping means borrowing. See in this part, students, we will be borrowing from tens place. See, 24 is written, but now we have cut it and now upper we have written 1, and that 1 that we have taken away, it will goes to ones place. It means we have done the borrowing, and here in ones place now what will become, students? 4 will not be left. Now we have given the 110 to in ones place, so it will become now 14. Why, students, 14? Because that 110 we had took from tens place, it is equal to 10 ones. In 10 ones plus 4 ones is equal to 14 ones. That's why we have written 14 above. You will cross 4 and 14 will be written up. Now 14 minus 5. See in the step 2, students. 14 minus 5 is 9. 14 minus 5 is 9. And 1 will come as it is, students. 1 will come as it is. So 19 is the difference. It means 19 crayons are left with Rosie. Rosie had 19 crayons left with him. Now there are some subtraction facts on the page number 43, students. Read it out with me and understand it. The first fact is, when you subtract 0 from a number, the difference is the number itself. It means whenever you subtract 0 from a number, for example, we are subtracting 0 from 7, that is 7 minus 0, we will get the same number from which we were subtracting, that is 7. So 7 will be the answer. For example, 16 minus 0, now I am subtracting 0 from 16. Now 16 will be the answer because I am subtracting 0. 0 is nothing. 0 is nothing. That's why I'll get the number itself, that is 16. Come to the second subtraction fact, students. It says, when you subtract a number from itself, the difference is 0. See the second fact, students. When you subtract a number from itself, the difference is 0. For example, when we are subtracting 15 from 15, that is 15 minus 15, the answer will be 0. When the same number we are subtracting from that number, the answer will be 0. For example, if I subtract 13 minus 13, the answer is 0. If I subtract 1 minus 1, the answer is 0. If I subtract 9 minus 9, the answer will be 0. Yes, students, it means the difference will be 0. Come to the third subtraction fact, students. When you subtract 1 from a number, the difference is the number before. When you subtract 1 from a number, the difference is the number before. Before, you know, students, when we subtract 1, we get the number before. For example, 17 minus 1, the answer will be 16 because 16 comes before the 17. In counting, you know, 16 is coming before, then 17. 17 is coming after, then 16. Firstly 16 comes, then 17, then 18, then 19, then 20. So in counting, firstly 16 is coming. That's why they are saying, when we subtract 1 from a number, only 1, we are talking about 1. That if I subtract 1 from a number, the difference is the number before. So 14 minus 1 is 13 because in counting 13 is coming before, then 14. So there are 4 sums, students, you have to do in your book now. That is, I can do it. Yes, you can do it, students. The question is, regroup and subtract. Type the correct number in the box. We have to regroup. Regroup means we have to borrow. See the first one. 24 minus 7. Minus sign denotes us that we have to subtract. 24 minus 7. Can I subtract 7 from 4? No, because 7 is a bigger number and 4 is a smaller number. So what I will do, students? I will borrow from 2. When I will borrow, I have taken 1 from there. Now it will be minus 1 from 2 because I have taken 1 borrow. So what will left here now? 1. We will put a line, that is slanting line, on 2, that we will cut 2 and we will write up 1 in a circle. And in the 1's place, 4 we will cut with a small line and we will write up 14. Why 14, students? Because 110 we have changed into 10 ones and that we have added in 4 because 10 ones plus 4 ones becomes 14 ones. Now you will subtract from 14, not from 4. Students, now you have to subtract from 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. And in the tens place, what is there up? 1. 1 will come as it is down because nothing is there under it. So the difference is, students, 17. 17 is the right answer. Come to the second sum, students. As you can see, the sum is 46 minus 9. 46 minus 9. Can we subtract 9 from 6, students? No, a big no. Why? Because 9 is a bigger number than 6. 6 is a smaller number. Now what we have to do? Again we will borrow from tens place. Borrowing we have to do from tens place. I will take 1 borrow from 4 and I will cut 4, then I will write 3 up. And that 1 borrow I will give to 6. And here what will become, students? 16. That 16 I will write up. So now do 16 minus 9. Now I have to subtract from 16, not from 6. So 16 minus 9 is 7. And in the tens place 3 is left up. So 3 will come as it is. Because nothing is there under that, we don't have to subtract anything. So 3 will come as it is. So the answer is 37. Yes students, 37 is our difference. Rest 2 parts you will do yourself. Come to the next page, students. That is page number 44. Open the page number 44 in your book. Now students, you have to understand the concept of subtracting from numbers ending with 0. Now you have to understand the subtracting from numbers ending with 0. It means if the last digit is 0, how you will subtract from that number. Let us understand it with this example. Read the statement. A fruit seller had 30 bananas in his stall. A naughty monkey ate 8 bananas. How many bananas are left? So, a fruit seller was having 30 bananas in the stall, but a monkey ate 8 bananas from his stall. So, how many are left with the fruit seller? We have to find. Total were 30 and 8 monkey had taken away. Now, what is left? How we will find? By subtraction. We will do 30 minus 8. What we have to do to get the number of bananas left? Find 30 minus 8. See the step 1, students. Now, can we minus 8 from 30, students? No, because there are not enough ones in 30. Only 0 is there at one's place. So, can we minus 8 from 0? No. What we will do in step 1, students? We will borrow from the tens place. We have to borrow from the tens place. When I will borrow 1 from the tens place and I will give 2 ones, what will left at tens place? That is 2, because 1 I have borrowed from the tens place. That will go to ones place. So here only 2 will be left. And at ones place it will become 10. Because 110 that I have borrowed, that was equal to 10 ones. And 10 ones plus this 0 ones, it becomes equal to 10 ones. That's why up we have written 10. Now in step 2 we will subtract. Step 2 is subtraction and step 1 is borrowing. Students, learn this concept of subtraction. That is, step 1 is always borrowing and step 2 is subtracting. So now subtract from 10. So 10 minus 8 is 2. And this 2 which is in tens place, it will come as it is down. So the answer is 22. It means 22 bananas are left with the fruit seller. Because 8 monkey had taken away. So 22 bananas are left with fruit seller. Now there are some sums, students. 9 sums are there. You have to do in your maths book, that are of subtraction, regroup and subtraction. Regroup means borrowing. It means all these 9 parts you have to take borrow and then you have to subtract. See the first one. 28 minus 9. 28 minus 9. Can we minus 9 from 8? No, because 9 is again a bigger number and we can't subtract from the smaller number, that is 8. So we will take borrow. We will take borrow from which place? That is tens place. When I'll by mistake over here it has been written 2. Here it will come 1, students. Just a minute. Here it will come 1. Okay. So when I'll take borrow from this place, from tens place, here only 1 will be left at tens place. And in ones place 18 will become. Okay. So 18 minus 9 is 9 and 1 will come as it is. So 19 is the answer. Come to the second place, students. Second sum, see. 50 minus 8. 50 minus 8. Now can we minus 8 from 0 again, students? No, we have to borrow from tens place. When I'll borrow from tens place from 5, here only 4 will be left, because 1 that I will give to ones place, and here in ones place now 10 will become. You will write up in circles. You will put small circle and you will write up, students. It is compulsory that you have to write. So now 10 minus 8 is 2 and 4 will come as it is. So 42 is the difference. It is the answer. Rest all parts you will be doing yourself, students. Come to the next page, number 45. That is subtracting a 2-digit number from a 2-digit number. Now we have to subtract a 2-digit number from a 2-digit number. See the statement. There are 32 plants in Mr. Patnaik's garden. He has watered 19 of them. How many more plants does he have to give to water? Now they are saying there are total 32 plants in the garden and he has watered 19 of them. So how many more plants does he have to water? So how many are left? We have to find out. Always we are subtracting from bigger number. So we will subtract from 32. That is 32 minus 19. In the step 1 we will be doing borrowing. See, 32 minus 19. Because we cannot minus 9 from 2. We will take borrow from tens place. And it will become here 12. So 12 minus 9 is 3. In the second step we will write 12 minus 9 is 3. And up here 2 is left in tens place. So 2 minus 1 is 1. It means 13 plants are left to which we have to water. So 13 is the answer. Now there are some again subtraction sums, students. The question is, take the sums in which numbers have to be regrouped, then subtract. The question is of subtraction, but there is one extra box given to you. You have to take in that box if that sum is of borrowing. Regrouping means borrowing. If it is not of borrowing, you will not do anything. You will not put tick or cross. Nothing you will do. You will just leave it. First part is 24 minus 13. First is 24 minus 13. Yes, we can simply subtract it because 3 in ones place is there and it is smaller than 4. We can simply subtract it. That is 4 minus 3 is 1 and in the tens place 2 minus 1 is 1. So 11 is the answer. And we have not done regrouping, so we will leave this box empty. Second part, see students, that is 42 minus 28. 42 minus 28. Now can we minus 8 from 2, students? In ones place check in ones place. Can we subtract 8 from 2? No, because 8 is a bigger number and 2 is a smaller number. So now we have to borrow. So I will borrow from the tens place. I will give 1 to 2 in ones place. It will become here 12. So now 12 minus 8 is 4 because we have borrowed and it has become 12. So 12 minus 8 is 4. And in the tens place what is left, students? That is 3 because 110 we have given to ones place. So now 3 minus 2 is 1. So 14 is the answer. That is the difference. In this part we have done borrowing, that is regrouping. So we will put a tick in the box. Rest all parts you will be doing yourself, students. I hope this concept of subtraction with regrouping is clear to you, students. In this only main concepts were that you have to keep in your mind what is subtraction, regrouping and subtraction, how we have to do it, and it is just borrowing. So do these 3 pages in your book, students. Thank you.